Internet, and welcome to another episode of ShoutStone. We are back for more Hearthstone action coming from the already aired Hearthstone matches that Blizzard has put out. This time, we are returning to the stream that Zaraya had several weeks back. And this time we're going to be featuring a Warlock deck, her Warlock deck, going up against a variety of opponents. We've already done one of the matches, so now we are going to do her next encounter against a Hunter. So let's hop right into the game now. So it jumped a little bit ahead there because of editing on the stream, so it's not really my fault. But basically she sacrificed Siphon Soul for the ability she just picked up, Shadow Bolt. So things are on the way. Let's get started. So the Hunter hero power, that steady shot as you just saw, deals damage directly to the enemy hero. But let's see how Zaraya wants to start things off. Goes with the Succubus, which does cost a random card, but it is a very powerful minion for 2 mana. Very card-heavy deck for our Hunter player right now as he makes his first real move of the game. Possibly. We're expecting his first real move of the game. It did cost her Power Overwhelming. He will play the coin to gain an extra mana crystal for this turn only to play the Eagle Horn Bow. So it's pretty useful if you're going up against a deck that you know is generally going to have a lot of secrets in it, like a good Paladin deck. Usually going to have quite a few secrets in it, because some of them are pretty potent, and that's a pretty handy bow to use for that. So the Succubus is gone, and here comes the Felguard. And he does cost a mana crystal. So you gotta sacrifice one of those to play that card permanently. As you can see, only down to 2 crystals at this point, so could be a bad situation going later into the game, but we will find out. Hunter's on the clock now. How will he respond? And of course you can see that Felguard does have Taunt, and has a great amount of health, so any other minions that come out will have to attack that before attacking anything else. So let's see what decision she wants to make at this point, or our opponent, the Hunter opponent, wants to make at this point. He will cast a secret. I'll have to see what it is. Sometimes Hunters, they'll throw down snake traps. Does draw Twisting Nether a little early, but can be very useful when the game gets a little out of hand later on. Sense Demon's coming out, Lord Jaraxxus, and a Voidwalker coming in. Jaraxxus, again, really good card to have. Oh, that will trigger the secret, the attack. Let's see what it is. I think it is going to be a snake trap. No, explosive trap. 2 damage across the board. Kaboom, indeed. But still manages to strike back. So out of options for the Warlock player. Let's see what Rexxar can do. Now the Eaglehorn Bow did regain 1 durability when the secret was revealed, so it is useful to take advantage of the fact that you can also trigger a lot of these abilities. So it's a good thing to keep in mind going forward. Alright, another attack. And the minion is down. Stone Tusk Boar hits the deck. Gonna quickly strike for 1. Steady shot for 2, and that's gonna be it. Oh no, wait, Angry Chicken. So that's a little tricky. That has an Enrage ability, but it only has 1 health. So in order to really take advantage of that Enrage, you have to buff its health in some way, else it's just going to die when it gets hit. So let's see exactly what happens here. Could Shadow Bolt the crap out of it. Will instead drop a Voidwalker. I'll patiently decide. Could life tap? Yep, gonna tap for 2 health to get another card. Flame Imp. Now, I've seen Flame Imp before. It does deal 2 damage, but it is a pretty potent minion. I should say it deals 2 damage to yourself when you cast it, but it's pretty potent for the cost. Moving forward. Probably won't be doing any direct attacking with that chicken. Houndmaster, there we go. Now that is exactly what was needed. Strikes gets that buff, but the chicken only has 2 health at this point. So it's still a fairly easy target. However, the Warlock is kind of on the back foot right now. Down a few minions. Waiting to see exactly what she wants to do here. It's really... She's in a tough bind right now. It looks like she's going to just try to... Yeah, she will take care of that angry chicken and get a Dread Infernal. However, it's going to deal 1 damage across the board as it comes out. Here comes Soulfire. Going to deal 4 damage to that minion. And it will cost a random card. Let's see what that random card is if she decides to actually cast it. She does, and it will be... Oh, Jaraxxus. No. Well, Lord Jaraxxus will not be seen tonight. But let's see if our Warlock player can last long enough to at least make an impact. There is that Twisting Nether card. If we can make it through 3 more turns, that will do a good job of kind of clearing the field out, if need be. But we are still waiting. So if you missed that, she just moused over the Bane of Doom, which is what she used to take out that chicken, and that's how she got that Dread Infernal. If you kill the minion you attack with it, it does spawn that Dread Infernal. Another spell? Tinkmaster Overspark? Well, didn't quite work out the way it was going to be. The 5/5 Devilsaur or a 1/1 Squirrel. Unfortunately, it was a Squirrel. Alright, we are at turn 6 here. So 6 mana. It should actually be kind of turn 7, but of course it did cost that mana crystal to play the Felguard earlier. What to say? Yeah, kind of tricky spot here. I don't think she wants to life tap at this point. Could use that to destroy a minion, regain some health. There's Power Overwhelming. Only gets 1 turn out of it, but it could make for a sizable attack if he throws it on that Dread Infernal. Strike for 10 damage. That fuse may be popping soon. She's going to have to hurry up and make up her mind. Because I'm not really sure what options are here. I would probably... Yeah, I don't know if I'd rather want to get rid of that Dread Infernal right now by using Power Overwhelming. It's still pretty early. You kind of want to use that as like a last strike. Oh, but the secret will be triggered. Snake Trap. No, misdirection. Huh. So the attack has been misdirected to the squirrel, and the squirrel is dead. So no damage to the hero. But that will strike with pain and great anger. And we'll do a life tap to get Mortal Coil. Gotta hurry. And she's gonna end her turn there. That fuse does signify how long you have left to make your turn, so you have to do it quickly. Or at least relatively quickly. Though there is a card in this game, Legendary Minion, Nosdormu, who will force your turns to be reduced to 15 seconds apiece. So, if you're playing an opponent who takes a lot of time to make a decision, and you think you can do it pretty quickly, good card to have. It is legendary, so good luck getting it, but it can make things very interesting. Alright, Rexxar the Hunter plays the Tundra Rhino. All the beasts will have charge. Does he have any more beasts? It probably does. He is a hunter after all. Ironbeak Owl, and he's going to use it to silence that Infernal. He will attack with everything he's got to kill it, but sacrifice everything he has. Interesting decision-making process there. Alright, back to our Warlock player. We're still at 7 of 7. Could use Power Overwhelming on that. It's only down to 1 HP. Could self-sacrifice to draw a card. Don't know if I want to do that, though. It's a tough choice to make here. There are a few different options. Nothing really overwhelming, but certainly some interesting decisions that can be made. We'll be tapping again. And we'll get Demon Fire Unfortunately, it's a minion attack. He was casted on an own minion to buff it. And power overwhelming? Huh? Maybe? Yep, power overwhelming on it to give it that extra boost, and going to use it to strike. Indeed. Throttled. Now, enough. Down to 2 health. The minions are clear. Can she pull this off? Keep in mind, 12 HP. It's not impossible to take care of that. But we are at a point right now where he's going to have to act swiftly. Down to 7. And it's back to the Warlock player. So I think she might be able to end this game right here. Well, she's going to drop... Twisting Nether. I think this was just to show it off. Not really useful with only 1 minion on the field, but a pretty beautiful looking spell. And I think she can burn Soulfire to finish this game off in convincing fashion. Who cares what card is sacrificed? The game is over. The Warlock has won. Congratulations all around. Our Warlock player has won the match. That's it. So, thank you again very much for watching this ShoutStone Hearthstone Shoutcast. We'll be back again with more as we eagerly await the beta release. And hopefully we'll get in on that and can cast more games. But again, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this, you can follow us, subscribe, like this video if you really did like it. Leave a comment if you have any questions or anything else you'd like to say, or if you're just a typical YouTube commenter, say whatever the hell you want, I don't care. But thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.